Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Many of you are here today because you want to get into cycling. You want to do road bike and mountain biking, but you can only afford one bike. So today I'm going to show you why a mountain bike will be your best first purchase, why I believe the mountain bike is the best all-around bike that you can buy. I'm also going to talk to you about the many things that you can do on a mountain bike, why mountain bikes can make you a faster road cyclist, a better bike handler, and why a road bike is not the best all-around bike. So let's get started. All the things that you can do on a mountain bike. Well, you're definitely not limited when it comes to things you can do. If you take a look at it, you got big tires, you got a front fork shock, you got a nice rugged, sturdy frame. Mountain bikes are called mountain bikes because they're designed to be out in the mountains. They're designed to be in the mud, the dirt, kind of like a four-wheel drive vehicle. That's what they're designed to do. There's no terrain that you cannot take this on. The only limitations that you have is your body yourself. So you can definitely ride it on trails. You can ride it on mud, sand, beaches, water, creeks, any place you can imagine you could go. You can also take it on gravel roads. One of my most fun things that I like to do is if I'm riding down the road and I see a nice farm road, I just take it on that, go down that farm road and just go for miles and miles. It is so peaceful. You can also take it on regular roads. One of the things I like about it is you're not limited. Like I said, you can take it on any type of road service that you want, and you can also take it on the road. By taking it on the road, you can use it as a training tool to make yourself a faster road cyclist. And what I mean by this is mountain bikes have more resistance than a road bike does. You have the bigger tires. You're set up in a different way that as you sit on the bike, you have more resistance towards the wind. So you cannot go a fast speed like you can on a road bike. To a certain extent, I've seen many people on mountain bikes are very fast, and they can keep up with me on a road bike. It's all about the muscles that you have in your legs. So the more you ride a mountain bike, the faster you're going to be. If you purchase this bike first, you get on the road and you go out there and you're just riding as hard as you can. You're building up those leg muscles. You're building up your cardio. You're building up all of the muscles that you need so that when you do have enough money to afford that first road bike, and you're going to be just faster than you were before because you were riding this on the road. Learning to handle a mountain bike would help you handle a road bike better. Riding a mountain bike out on the technical trails, learning to go up and down obstacles around, being able to keep your balance on the bike is going to transfer over to riding out on the road, dodging cars or grates on the road or dodging rocks that you see. You're going to have to do all that stuff, but if you never rode a mountain bike, never rode out on the mountain bike trails, you're not going to have that skill and you're going to crash. So that leads me to another point of mountain bikes are a lot more sturdy than a road bike. If you crash this bike, you're just going to pick it up and you're just going to keep on going. It's designed to be crashed. On the mountains, you crash all the time. If you're not crashing, you're not mountain biking. That's what they say. But it's designed to be crashed. It's designed to be able to handle that force if you crash on the bike. A road bike is not designed for that. If you crash a road bike, you could crack something, you could damage something, and you may not even be able to ride home. There's things that you can do on a mountain bike on the road that you cannot do on a road bike. What I mean is you can jump off curbs, jump over curbs. Things that you used to do as a kid riding your BMX bike back and forth to school, those are the things that you can do on a mountain bike, but you can't do them on a road bike. So that's another reason why I believe a road bike is not your best all-around bike. With a road bike, you're limited to what type of riding that you can do. You can only ride it on the road. You can't ride it in the mud. You can't ride it in the rocks. You can't ride it in the mountains. You can only ride it on a smooth surface, and that's what it's designed for. The road bike is a more fragile bike. Most road bikes have a carbon front fork and either an aluminum or a carbon frame. If you crash your bike, you're probably going to have cracked something. So you need to build up the skill that you have on a mountain bike before you build up the skills learning how to ride a mountain bike, so that when you get on your road bike, you are able to handle it better. You're not going to crash. A road bike is not as forgiving. Excuse me. A road bike is not as forgiving as a mountain bike. But what I mean by that is it has small little tires on it. It has a different center of gravity. It just takes a lot more getting used to than a mountain bike does. Like I said, if you crash it, you're more likely to damage a road bike than you are a mountain bike. So in conclusion, now that I've gone over all the things that you can do on a mountain bike, I've gone over how you can use a mountain bike as a tool to make yourself a better road cyclist, and why a road bike is not the best all-around bike. I'm sure that now you agree that a mountain bike is the best all-around bike, and it should be your first purchase. If you follow me, I'll show you the mountain bikes that we have in stock and ready for your purchase. Thank you.